Come pack with me for our 5-night cruise on the Disney Fantasy, sailing to Spain from Southampton. My name's Rhiannon Morgan. Everyone calls me Rhi. Welcome back to the channel, where you'll find all things Disney cruise, Disney parks, plus magical adventures beyond Disney too, with bonus tips if, like me, if you have children with autism. Now in today's video, we're going over everything we need to be doing to pack for a Disney cruise while you pack along with me. I will, of course, be packing using my magical cruise planner, which if you've seen my videos before, you will know takes you through every step from picking your magical cruise, through booking, sorting your online check-in, your bookable extras, making all of the lists for your outfit planning, and now, of course, the packing checklist, which I rely on quite heavily because my very scatty ADHD brain can't remember what I have and have not packed otherwise, and I just end up in a constant state of panic. So the packing checklists in the planner help to save my sanity and make sure that no one is upset when we get on the cruise because I've forgotten things. Now, I do have a little bit of a confession to make, okay, between you and me. This is really unlike me, which you'll know if you've been around here for a while, but as you can see from our countdown here, we have 8 days until we leave for our magical cruise. And by the way, let me know when you count down to, but we count down to the day that we actually leave. We're actually leaving the day before, driving down to Southampton and sailing, the next day. So it's 8 days till we leave, which is obviously the relevant bit because that's how long I have to make sure everything's ready. And I've not started packing yet. Now this is really unlike me, but life has been lifing quite hard lately. And yes, I haven't actually put anything in a suitcase yet. Now, it's not that I haven't done any preparation. Obviously, if you saw my video where I talked about all the outfits, I have made space in the wardrobe in what's the children's playroom when our eldest isn't here, and it's his bedroom when he's home. But I made some space in the hanging rails in there, and I've hung up all the outfits. I've gathered almost everything, I think, that needs packing. But to me, it is not packed until it's in the case and I've checked it off the list. Because if it's not ticked off the list, it hasn't happened. And to avoid that kind of, what have I forgotten panic, I love my checklists to go through and see what I have and haven't packed. So yes, only 8 days to go. I don't know, maybe that is quite a long time for some people, but for me, I'm packing for a lot of people. I'm packing for people that get very upset if I forget things. And also we have outfits we've planned and things, so we don't want to forget various bits and pieces. And I also have to edit this video before we can leave as well. So there's all that to do. And normally I would have done this sooner, but hey ho, now is better than ever. We're going to do this together, okay? Have I been procrastinating a little bit because packing is overwhelming? It's very exciting to go on the trip. Is packing overwhelming? Yes. So I think the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get the baskets out. I have a stack of baskets that live in my airing cupboard, and they are brilliant for, if you see me over on my main channel, I do more like home stuff. I use them for the decluttering and tidying and all those sorts of things. But I also love them for packing. So we're going to sort various things into various baskets. I have had the children give me certain items already, things like pants and socks, and I'll talk you through all that as we go. But I have been gathering things. So it's not that I haven't started, I just haven't got it to a stage where I'm getting comfortable and excited, because I feel like I can't really get excited about the trip until this is done. So with that being said, I'm going to gather some baskets. We're going to start sorting things into what they need to be packed into. And if we were traveling on a plane, just to clarify, I would make sure that everyone had stuff that was very much divided up. So for example, if you've seen Packing for Florida videos, I do a case for Epcot, a case for Magic Kingdom, a case for Animal Kingdom, etc. And if one of the cases went missing, nobody would be having to walk around in yesterday's clothes or naked, because everyone's got something in every case. I feel that the system when you get on the cruise where they just take the luggage and put it straight on the ship, there's less to go wrong. So I don't feel it's as important to divide everyone's stuff up between cases. But if I'm flying, that's what I do. And if you're flying, please do that, just in case one case goes missing. But for the purposes of today, I think we're going to pack the group outfits together. And other than that, pack per person. I think that's my plan. So with that being said, let's do some rushing around. Let's gather some stuff. I think I'm going to pack down here in the living room. I often pack in my bedroom, but as I've been bringing stuff downstairs, and obviously down and then out to the car is the direction we're going. I think we're going to keep going with that. Very quickly, before I do that, and not because I'm procrastinating even in the slightest, but I just wanted to let you know that if you are planning your own magical Disney cruise, I got something for you. If you go to mummyof4.com/plan cruise, pop your email in the email box. I will send you my cruise planning resources that will help you along your merry way to preparing for your magical cruise. Okay, I really am procrastinating now. Let's get going. I'm going to put on my Go Faster shoes, which are just my indoor trainers that make me feel like I can go faster and have magic powers. And we're going to get this done together. Come on. I've stripped down to my vest top because I'm boiling. I have been running around making a huge mess, okay? A huge mess, and yet nothing is in a case yet. However, there is method in my madness. Allow me to show you. So if you saw in my outfit planning video, that's our parking stuff actually, I need to make sure that's safe. In our outfit planning video, I plan things by day, and we have 2 outfits per day on the cruise. In the parks, we just have 1 outfit per day, but we do change for dinner on the cruises. We've got travel day. That's just, you know, obviously that doesn't need to be packed. It needs to be put aside. Embarkation day will be the clothes that we put on in the hotel to go to the ship. So they will need to be packed, and they need to be all in the same case so that we can not have to open all the cases. And then I've left the PM of each one blank, other than Pirate Night. We know Pirate Night is on this night. And then what I've done so far is I've been gathering all the outfits. So we've got a Frozen group Disney bound because there's a Frozen show, an Aladdin group Disney bound, which not everyone's tried on all this stuff, but I'm sure it'll work. We're running out of time. I do like to normally do a big try on with the children in plenty of time. We're running out of time, so we're just going to have to do what we can. The Toy Story Disney bound, the girls tried on their bits. Will's held up his t-shirt, and I still can't decide whether to do Gabby or the Alien. The Inside Out Disney bound, and then we're not going to do this. The Winnie the Pooh one, I think the girls are going to do a bit of that on the other night, but it's just these 4 plus Pirate Night. Okay, you with me so far? So I've been gathering the stuff. This is the stuff for Inside Out that the kids just tried on, plus my husband's pink t-shirt. He's going to be Embarrassment. And then this is the stuff for Frozen. I need to fold that neatly and put it in a packing cube. Although I've got to say, we do like to use Loungefly bags as packing cubes wherever possible. But what I need to keep in mind is which Loungefly bags are being used on Embarkation Day. So I don't use those as packing cubes because they need to be carried on. So that's the stuff for Frozen Night. This is some of the stuff for Toy Story Night. There's the rest of it that needs to be folded. And that's the rest of the stuff for Aladdin Night, which needs to go in there. So we've got Inside Out, Frozen, Toy Story, and Aladdin. Pirate Night stuff is inside the case because that's where it lives. So I won't be able to pack that until I've actually pulled the cases out. But we could get these 4 nights fully packed. Now I am going to pack mostly, you know, like the kids' undershorts and things just into their own bags. But if there are specific outfits that need specific sort of underwear, like Zara's got a pair of white shorts that has to go under this dress because any other colour shorts would show through, and the kids, like me, like to wear shorts under their dresses just so they don't show the pants. So Zara has given me those white shorts. They're in here. They're going to go in that packing cube because otherwise if she shoves those on another day, they'll be dirty. She won't be able to wear them. So I'm going to start now gathering all these things and just packing these 4 days worth of things into either packing cubes or Loungefly. And then that is 4 nights of clothes sorted. And then the day clothes, I'm going to do more per person other than embarkation day. Did that make sense? Did it make sense? Okay, let's do it.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine.
For Toy Story, I really don't know whether to do Alien or Gabby Gabby. I'm going to pack them both and decide on the ship, I think.
Shouldn't doubt yourself, cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect.
We can start ticking things if I can find my pen. I only use erasable pens in my planners in case things change and I have to swap things around. So let's do a column for chucked it in a packing cube and a column for so we'll go packing cube and then if it's in the case. So we've got the Frozen stuff all sorted, Aladdin, Toy Story and Inside Out all in packing cubes. Not in the case yet, but we're getting there. I'm now going to sort through underwear, PJs and miscellaneous kind of things for the kids. They've each given me a basket of bits, but it's kind of at that stage where we're doing like back to school shopping and stuff anyway. So I thought, do they need like new underwear back to school? And just before a trip is the perfect time to have new underwear because I can just pack that. Will's chosen these. There's 10 packs in there. He's not going to need all 10, but I'm just going to pack them because they're done. They're all neat and tidy and rolled up. The girls have got these also from Next. I'm just going to chuck those in as they are. They've tried on 1 pair each over their pants to make sure they fit. Done. If you're ever going to buy them, new pants and socks, just before a trip is just the best time to do it. Equally with socks, I've bought trainer liners. Oh, they're shrink wrap, look. So those are white ones. These should be a pack for me, pack for Bella, pack for Will. If my calculations are right, these should be the black ones for Will. Perfect. Zara's got this pack of socks from Next. Literally going to chuck them in like that. No, they're there then. There's no missing stray socks. We're going for 6 nights. She actually needs slightly more than that. I would say, in case we get like soaked through or shower halfway through the day, it is nice to have more than 1 set per day of underwear and socks. Not every day you can need to change your socks and underwear, but maybe some days. So I will grab another few pairs of socks from her. But it's a good start. Okay, I'm just going to keep plodding now, sorting things into categories, gathering together swimwear, underwear, pants, socks, all that kind of thing. And then we'll move on to packing some actual day wear. And then I'm going to actually have to get some cases out and put some stuff in some cases on them. This is a jewellery case thing that I bought for the jewellery that I use and the girls use. Look how cute that is. It folds up really small, but it's got space for rings, a little zippy pouch there. This actually poppers off. And the main reason I wanted it is so that these necklaces don't get tangled because we've got lots of necklaces. So that's like the little Aladdin one, and then I've got my little carrot one for doing Olaf. Bella's got the Frozen one. I've got this Tink one. I think I'm going to do Tink one day, just daytime. I've got a green dress. Thought if I put Tink jewelry, Tink bag. So really want to show you that because I love it. I will link this plus everything else mentioned in this packing video in the accompanying blog post. But I also want to show you this that Bella made me to do my Bing Bong Disney bound. She's also made me a bracelet, but I've just been allowed to have a look at that because apparently the glue's not fully dry. And she said I can have that to pack when the glue's fully dry. But how cute is that? It's just on one of these clasps that is magnetic, which you can just attach to any necklace. But look, how cute. See? Bing! So I'm just going to pop that along with, we've got some other bracelets and things packed in here. And that way, all that jewellery is sort of kept neat and it won't get tangled. So let's stick these extra necklaces away. I'll put these little earrings. There is an earring pouch thing actually. Where's that? Hang on. Here. There we go. Can we hook? I'm not sure if those are going to work on there. I think those are more for stud earrings. So perhaps we'll put these Tink earrings in here. Yeah, we can put the rest of these necklaces away and then that can go in the case. And obviously I'll have to add the bracelet that Bella's making me to that, but just thought that was cute. Things are getting sorted, but ultimately until I start getting some things into cases, I'm not going to be able to use my living room. And this is probably going to be just one vlog for you, but a multi-day packing process for me. So I think now I'm going to get some cases out, start putting some stuff away, even if these are not the places that things actually land in the end. Sometimes I will rejig things, take things out and resort them. But at least for the purpose of this evening, I'll be able to use the sofa. Send help stage, because if you look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. It's so much stuff. How messy it is. It is. I mean, it's yeah, it's
interesting.
Organised chaos. But the reason I called the children down is because the Pirates Night stuff was nestled inside of the cases. I need to check that everything fits. That's my skirt bells. So on the Disney cruise, usually they give you little bandanas. If you don't want to pack for Pirate Night, you don't want to, you know, dress up, they will normally leave bandanas in your stateroom. One of the cruises that we went on, it was on the Wish, I think. They didn't do this, but I've spoken to people who've sailed on the Wish since, and they did. So I don't know why they didn't do that cruise, but they didn't. Girlies. This is an age 5 to 6. Just chuck it on over what you're wearing.
This fits pretty well.
That's mine. In fact, that's still got a rip in it from when I put my stiletto through it on the stairs when I was running up many decks to get my...
a little bit loose.
It's a bit loose, is it? Yeah. Try that one, Bells. Wills, where's your pirate costume?
This is not going to fit over my t-shirt.
Can you go and try it? Look in the other room.
Well, that is savage.
Right. Go, are you sure? Right, it needs to be packed with this stuff. Do me a favour, my darling. Go and grab me your pirate stuff
Where's
that
my
you're going to get.
This is not
Don't know. One of these. Bella is wearing shorts. They're just very short shorts.
Yes.
Do you want to go out and change and come back in? This is your hat, Zubs. We've got some treasure. So that's always good.
Yeah, which one's mine? How many pinks are in there? Wait, sorry,
I don't know.
have a look. Bring it over here.
Anyway, I've got pirate ears.
There's only one. Okay, right.
The daddy's pirate stuff should still fit him. He hasn't really changed size or shape. There's one, I don't know what that is. What's this?
Oh, there's supposed to be a clip. I have the clip for that.
Okay.
I got them.
Right, fantastic.
Have
so
you also got the pirate ears?
don't know. Should do. Oh yes, right.
Check the other
So
one.
Will's got these pirate ears that he bought in Walt Disney World or on the cruise?
I think it was on the
Here's a treasure.
cruise.
I don't know. I thought he bought them in Walt
Here's a
Disney World.
treasure.
I can't remember.
No, not treasure
Oh,
for a
yeah,
minute.
no, it was Walt Disney World.
Yeah. So Will got these in Florida before we got on the
And then
Wish.
I wore them them on the wish afterwards.
And then he had a t-shirt that was a stripy. You don't want to wear that stripy this time. You want to wear these that he had on the last cruise, which was Pirate Stitch and a Pirate Stitch spirit jersey. You sure you want this, not a costume? Last chance.
I think I'll just go with that.
You're just going to go with that. Fair enough. I will pack that. Fair enough. Happy with that? As long as you've got... It's not super long, but as long as you've got shorts underneath. Let's have a look at you, Belle. Let's have a look at you. As long as you've got shorts underneath, that should be fine, shouldn't it?
Oh, you found a treasure.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Excellent. We do just have the same Pirate Night costumes every year, and that's fine. We've got many bandanas, but sometimes I put a bandana on my head rather than my ears because the ears give you earache, as in when your ears squish too tight to your head. One nice little hack, when you have got earache, when you've been wearing your Disney ears and they're squeezing your head until you've got a headache from your ears, if you just get one of these, are they called slap bands or snap bands? I don't know. Snap or slap, don't know. Either way, if you get one of these and then you put your ears and you can attach them to your bag, like so. This is also really good if you're going on rides in the parks and you want to take your ears off so they don't fall off, and then your ears are attached to your bag like so. Okay, so we're all happy with the Pirate Night stuff because that's the last evening that I had to pack for. What I'm now going to do, I've got like baskets of pants and stuff. I'm going to pack for each of you. You're going to have your own packing cube or drawstring bag. The girls had drawstring bag in the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique last year. So you're going to have one of those each for pants, socks, PJs, and then I'm going to pack in packing cubes your daytime outfits and things. I really need to keep going, even though I'm totally losing all motivation. It's very much like going on a bear hunt. Can't go over it. Can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Need to keep going. Full executive dysfunction is kicking in. And I'm definitely thinking I know all the things I need to do, but can't figure out which order to do them in. So all I can do is just keep going and doing something and keep ticking things off. Right, girls, can I have the Pirate Night outfits back? Mum needs to keep packing. Hello, Rhea on a different day here, interrupting this video very briefly to show you something that I'm really excited about. Let me just pop you down here. It's my brand new Magical Adventures binder. I'm so flipping excited to share this with you. And the starter pack, so you can build your own binder. It is now live. You can download all of this. And this is everything you need to set up your own Magical Adventures binder to plan all of your trips. Just as in my Organised Life Club, I've got my Organised Life binder, which helps you just organise your whole home life. This is going to help you organise all of your travel stuff. You can choose your own actual binder. All the printables are provided. You can download those in the starter pack. It's got everything you need for planning your trips, packing, outfit planning, budgeting, booking, all the things you're going to need to just plan any trip. And that's the starter pack. And then any of the other printables that you get each month, because every month there's a different printable and then they disappear by the end of the month inside of the Magical Adventures Club, unless you're VIP, in which case VIP members get access to every printable I've ever made, both home and travel type printables. So the idea is every month you get your new printable and you build your binder and you get more things to put in. It's just so exciting. I can't wait to do all this with you. So head to mummyoffour.com/travel binder. You can join the Magical Adventures Club. That's just £10 a month. Like I said, you get different printables every month and your little bonus. Plus this is just going to be there every month, the Magical Adventures binder starter pack, because no matter when you join, I feel you're going to need this in order to organise and make the most of your magic for your travel. So head over there, check that out. I also wanted to mention inside the Magical Adventures Club, you've also got access to all of these colouring printables for your kiddos as a little something to do while you are travelling and they're a little bit bored. So I'll link all that stuff below. Join me in the Magical Adventures Club. That's mummyoffour.com/MAC, the Magical Adventures Club. You can grab all that stuff. You get early access to the videos, which means you will see the vlogs weeks before anyone else does on YouTube. Plus, I also put extended versions inside of there that I can't put on YouTube because YouTube will put me in copyright jail. Because, as you know, like there'll be songs just playing in the background sometimes randomly on a Disney cruise, and then YouTube shouts at me and says you can't use that bit, and I have to cut that whole chunk of the vlog out. Well, those bits I put inside the club, okay? So you can still hear what I was on about, even if there was a bit of a song playing in the background. plus full extended versions of things like the Sail Away Party and things. I put all of that inside of that. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you. You can now go back to Relive the Past and continue packing along with me.
Find yourself under the weight. You're just wishing you could clean the slate. Like you're tumbling and you won't slow down. Do you feel like all you do is wait? And you're helpless in the hands of fate. Like you lost your way and can't be found. But did you know you shine and I'm falling for the way you smile? You're gonna take the fight now, punch the lights out, 'cause you're a champion. You are.
Even though it appears that the place is just getting messier and messier by the moment, I am going somewhere, I think, I hope. Ignoring the massive pile of unused packing cubes, we're just ignoring those for now. The girls now have socks, pants, PJs in there. They've got one of those each for their socks, pants, PJs. Will is having blue packing cubes. One of them has got socks, pants, PJs, and the other one has got shorts, and I will add his jeans into there. I haven't located those yet. This is my stuff that I need to do some stuff with. This is my husband's, and these are shoes. These are embarkation day outfits. Now, I don't want to put the embarkation stuff with the rest of the stuff because I want to take all the suitcases into the hotel, because wouldn't it be awful if someone stole the car and all our suitcases? If someone stole the car, it'd be dreadful, but that would be insured. If someone stole all our stuff, we wouldn't have anything to wear on the ship. So we always take all our suitcases into the hotel just in case. But I only really want to open like one, maybe two suitcases. And in there, it needs to be everything we need for that first night and then to dress for embarkation day. So for embarkation day, my husband has agreed to wear this Mickey t-shirt. Will wants to wear this Disney Cruise Line t-shirt. The girls have got these from the Bibbidi Bobbidi. If it's really hot, like absolutely melting hot, I'll wear that red dress. If it is a normal amount of hot, I will wear this one, probably leaning towards that one. So then I've got underwear, socks, etc. for myself and the girls there. I need to get, actually, oh, hang on, no, I have done it. I've pulled out underwear for Will. So I'm going to put like an embarkation morning packing cube, one for the boys, one for the girls, because we've actually got 2 rooms, because family, when you're traveling with more than 4 people, often you have to have 2 rooms. It's one of the reasons that Disney Cruise Line is actually great for us, because they do rooms of 5, and our eldest isn't coming with us again. He's busy. He didn't want to come on Disney Cruise. So I'm now going to pack the embarkation stuff and the pyjamas for the night before. So those are just it's only toiletries, embarkation morning, and those PJs we'll need to open. Everything else can just stay zipped up in the case and neat and tidy. At this point, I am losing the plot a little bit. So I'm going to do the embarkation stuff. And then I think I'm just going to shove what shall I do? I'll put all my underwear and stuff in a packing cube, put all my husband's in a packing cube, and then I'm just gonna like shove things inside cases. So I'll have some cases that are just shoved stuff, or maybe just stack baskets for tomorrow, because I'm hot, I've had enough, my brain isn't braining. So I'm just gonna do what I can, tick what I can off my list in my planner, and then pick this up again tomorrow. So let's just have a final push now, because I could not sit in this room and relax this evening, and I'd like to be able to. You're a champion.
Did you know you shine and I'm falling for the way you smile? You're gonna take the fight now. Punch the lights out. 'Cause you're a trigger.
I'm going to be honest with you, I feel broken now. Totally spaced out. I mean, I have been, it's 5:30, and because it's the summer, I got up at 5:45 this morning to work. So I literally haven't stopped since then. Not just doing this, but doing work and stuff as well. So that is why I think my brain is just not braining right now. I feel like if you've ever watched the end of one of my Disney vlogs where I'm like, wow, I'm not making any sense. I'll see you tomorrow. Kind of feeling like that. I have managed to clear the living room, so at least we can sit down there later. I've stacked all of the cases and all of the stuff I haven't packed yet in the dining room. There is still some stuff hanging up that doesn't even fit. And at the moment, all those cases, I think have got something in them, but they're not efficiently packed at all. They're literally just, I've shoved everything in just to get them off the floor. And we're going to pick this up tomorrow, which will just be a moment for you. Hopefully a very restful night's sleep for me. And fingers crossed, I'll be making some more sense. Hello, it is the next day. I am feeling marginally more awake than I was. So let's carry on with this. I have had a slight panic as to how much space we've got in the cases because I just shoved everything in the cases yesterday. I've still got so much more to pack and all those cases seem pretty full. But ultimately that's just because I was shoving things in and not packing them properly. So I think the plan is to get the rest of the stuff out of the cupboard in the other room, pack all that. So that's all the evening stuff's already in. All the kind of day stuff needs packing. Then I'll get the cases back out and rejig everything. Then together we can tick things off the list. So that way when I'm having a mild panic on the day we're leaving, as I always do, because my ADHD brain always is like, what have I forgotten? I can look through my list and be like, no, Ree, everything's fine. You've got everything that you need. I'm also going to show you a whole bunch of things that I always pack for every Disney cruise to make life easier. And then that just helps my brain know it's done and I get to show you too. So let's bring some stuff in here and make a mess again. The kids are all playing out in the garden and playing a board game, and I'm calling them in one at a time just to double check they're happy with everything. And first I got my Bella. So Bells, I have already packed the frozen stuff.
Yeah.
Including the ears and things for you. So you've got your dress and everything. Did you give me you gave me a headband, didn't you, to go with Aladdin?
Yeah.
A pink one. I think that's in. If you've given it to me, it's in. The Toy Story stuff, all happy. And you got the pink bag for that. And Inside Out, your Joy dress. So they all in. What I just want to doubly, triply, quadruply check with you is the rest of it. I have already put in, we did pants, socks and everything for everyone yesterday. These are your things, or some of them actually Zara's. So, right, that's yours. Zara's. Okay, so for embarkation day, you guys want to wear these, yes? Okay, pop those on that puffy over there for me, darling, please. Because I don't actually want to pack those, because you can't wear them if I pack them. Yes to this Spirit jersey. Do you want to take that with you on embarkation? I don't mean embarkation day, because obviously we'll have packed for embarkation day because we'll already be in Southampton. I mean travel day. Mum's brain is not braining.
Please, I think
okay, so put that over there. They're travel day clothes. I always take off them in case they decide to accidentally wear them, and then they'll be like, where's my so-and-so? It's like, you've worn it, it's in the wash. Do you want this, which was Williams, but is too small? Do you want me to pack that as a backup one?
Yes,
yay or
please,
nay? Right.
yeah.
Okay, so that's a yes for your packing cube. And then the outfits for you, I just want to doubly check these. We've got Belle.
Where are the blue shorts?
This is why we're checking. See, there should be blue shorts to go with that. Are they over there with Zara's stuff, maybe? Is it that? I don't know.
I'll try.
Or have they fallen? Right, the blue shorts.
Are they
appeared.
still in the cupboard thing, wardrobe, whatever?
This is why we're checking. And this is why we don't pack the day before. Okay, so we did have the blue shorts to go with that. Right, so I need to find the blue shorts. Let me just put a little circle around the blue shorts. Blue shorts, I'll find those in a second. And then for Figment, you want to wear this. What else do you want to go with Figment?
What do you mean? Like?
As in, do you want the Figment shoulder thingy?
Oh, yes, please.
In that case, I need to
do you want
pack
me to
it.
go fetch
In a
that?
second, yes, I do, but I don't want you to be without anything. You need piglet ears to go with those. Where are the piglet ears?
In my bedroom. I'll go.
Ah,
oh, no,
right.
actually, I gave them to you yesterday while you were
Okay,
doing
in that case, they're in a basket somewhere. So we need to find the piglet ears
Maybe in here,
and
maybe in
Rapunzel ears to go with this.
Yeah?
So we are missing the blue shorts. Oh, and also this for Royal Court Royalty, yes?
Please.
Do you want to pack this in case Belle is in her village dress? Because you
Yes.
probably will have grown out of it by next time. It'll probably stuff up quite small. I'll shove it in with that one. You want to take the Belle bag on embarkation days? Is that what you said? Is that what you said? So travel on embarkation? So you don't want me to pack it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Right. Let's find for you. Okay. So this is where I do like separate lists inside of my planner. Pre-cruise to-do list. Okay, let's sort this out. So we need, what do we say we needed? Bella's blue shorts. Rapunzel ears?
Yeah?
Go around the thing now for me. Do you read out what we need? Rapunzel ears.
Figment teddy thing.
Figment. What do you want on your head?
Red headband.
Yeah? Okay, red headband. So we need to find that and piglet ears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did you write? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we need to find those things for you and then I can pack for you and then you're done and I can have the next child in. You haven't met her before, this is my little Zara. I have just found Bella's blue shorts. She's been to find all the other bits. We'll tick those off the list in a second. Right, my darling girl, I just want to check you have got everything you want and you are happy girl. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm Zara. Hi.
Yeah, she's Zara. Hi. Pack for you your Frozen dress, your Aladdin dress, your Toy Story dress, your Inside Out dress. Okay, so onto the days. You want to wear Cinderella Disney bound when Bella's doing Belle, so that's that one.
Yeah.
And you need a white headband to go with that. I tell you what I do need is that blue necklace.
Yeah, I
do you
know
want
what that is.
Or do you want my Cinderella shoe necklace to go with it? Because I'm also packing that to wear a different day. In that case, that's already packed. If you want my Cinderella,
I think I'll have the
the blue one that looks like
yeah.
my mum. Okay, so you need
that the
that.
micey made.
The mice made. I have got one of those. Okay.
Cute.
So we need blue to go with that. Okay. Then next you've got your blue Cinderella dress, which is this one for Royal Gathering.
I think that was for Royal Court Royalty.
Oh, I mean Royal Court Royalty. I do mean that. What was I saying?
This
Hang on.
one I think is for Royal Gathering.
Hang on.
Where's this one?
Let me see. Yes, hang on. Have I got all this run the right way round? Bluebell shots. Right, yes. No, that is yes. Okay. Ignore me. Right. The next one is Pooh Bear.
Pooh.
So with Pooh Bear, you want Pooh Bear ears, which I might have here. And the red bag, which I'm taking on board. Pooh Bear ears?
Yep.
Yes? Okay.
So cute.
Next, you've got a Snow White Disney bound.
Ooh.
I have packed you an apple necklace to go with
that
that.
one for?
For just the day. These are the days. The daytime list.
I think this one's for Royal
Oh,
Gathering.
have you got... That is for Royal Gathering. Have you got Snow White ears? Because you can run and get those for me in a
in my
second.
bedroom.
Okay, hang on. So we need Snow White ears.
I also have Rapunzel ears.
Okay, I need both, please. And Rapunzel ears. I actually think we need a few pairs of ones. Oh, hang on. I got one pair of Pansy here. But Bella's going to need Pansy the same
Yeah,
day.
so should I get some?
Yes, please,
one
because
pair for my
Bella's going to
bedroom.
need those. Forgot to mention that actually when packing for her. So I could pack your outfits like 2 by 2, couldn't I? I could pack like Piglet and Pooh the same day. Then, of course, Royal Court Royalty is this one, if you're happy with that.
Yeah.
Happy with that? And then, yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, Debarkation's the only one I haven't done for definite for Bella, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe this one?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to check what Bella wants to wear to
What
get
should I
off
wear
the
on my
ship.
bottom half?
I don't know. Do you want to go and get me something to go with that?
Yeah, for I think the jumper, I'm gonna do the sparkly red one.
But we need something on the bottom, and just in case it's warm, so you just want to wear this.
Yeah, should I get a cold option and a warm option?
Just bottoms, just like shorts or a skirt. You've got like a skirt, maybe? Okay, and I need Bella to get me something for debarking the ship, because that, we had got that far down, isn't filled in on hers.
My skirt.
Okay, yes. Now, Will has already been over. In fact, Will's done this with me already and has already fully confirmed all the T-shirts he wants for each day. But equally, I'm packing for Will with the promise I'm buying him more T-shirts. So the T-shirts we're packing for later in the cruise are like, if we can't find any T-shirts he likes in the shop, but I'm pretty sure we can. All right, darling girl, you find me the bottoms for that and those ears. Bella can get me something for debarkation, and then we can get all the kids packed. I'm gonna wear these for debarkation. Bella's is a bit on the short side, but she's gonna wear shorts underneath it. So is it a dress, it's a long top. I don't know at this point, but as long as her bottom's covered, it's fine. And quite frankly, she might end up buying T-shirts on the cruise and wearing one of those anyway. So yes, these, and my auntie took some extra fabric and made headbands for them last time. So those are super cute and they'll be pleased with those. Now to actually get some stuff in package.
Plenty of time. That we got plenty of time. That we got plenty of time. You don't know a thing about what this is like. I don't want to think about what's ahead. I'm here now.
Making such good progress, ticked off loads and loads of stuff for the girls. Now let's go on to packing some bits for Will.
We got plenty of time. That we got plenty of time. Yeah, we got plenty of time.
So I've spoken to William and he has confirmed what I thought I remembered, that actually he changed his mind. He didn't want the Avengers for Travel Day anymore. He changed his mind to Disney Cruise Mode and he decided that that one goes best with that. So I've packed his other Spirit jersey. All these are ready to go in cases. Need to pack all that stuff. Also want to show you this. This is new. My husband and I are going to Remy for a meal on the cruise. So he actually wants to take a suit rather than just a shirt and stuff. So we've got this new suit carrier thing. So his suits can go in there. I don't know whether I can put a pair of shoes and stuff as well. I don't know. All our other cases are labelled up with our address and stuff and our contact details on them. So we'll need to add a label to that. Just trying to think what I need to do next. Some of my clothes can go inside of some of the lounge fly, I think. But I think I've shoved everything in yesterday. Shoved everything in the cases just to get things out of the way. So I think what I'm going to have to do now is start getting things out of the cases and start packing things in properly, because there's lots of stuff in the cases that are not in the right places in the cases because it's not all efficiently packed in. So let's get some cases back out and just keep going. Let's just keep going.
I've been trying hard to keep my cool, but when you're near, there's nothing that I can do. When you're walking in, I know it's true. It doesn't even matter how hard I try, 'cause when I hear your voice, my walls come down. Boy, you are the only thing I want. There must be a way I can make you see that if we fell in love, it will be so sweet. But when it's you and me, nobody can bring us down.
It looks way more terrifying than before, but bear with me because it's not as scary as you might think. So I've now split things into, this is shoes, this is accessories, because I've pulled a bunch of stuff out of the cases. Some things were in the cases and they've just been shoved. Some things I don't even know if we want to take. Like all that bag was stuff that just was in the case. I don't think we even need that stuff. So we've got accessories, including magic bands that we'll need for the cruise. Plugs and things, which are adapter plugs. We're going to need that. There's more plugs in there. I need to go through that. This is all toiletries. We don't necessarily need all of it. And then I may rejig some of these packing cubes and things. Find the other lounge flow I was looking for. That's all swimwear, which is already in a wet bag. So right now I'm going to pack something like, I'm not even sure I'm going to take that dress. I don't think I will. No, maybe I won't take that one. If you saw my full everything we're wearing video, I think I'm going to do this one for Remy and do like a Cinderella Disney bound. Probably not going to take any of those either, so I actually only need to pack those dresses. So I've got a few day dresses, including one for debarkation. Yeah, okay. I think we're getting there. Let's pack some of this stuff, get rid of that, get some more stuff actually in the cases, more stuff ticked off the planner. And while I'm doing that, I think I'm going to get the kids to make up some pixie dust bags. So if you're not familiar, pixie dusting is where guests give little random act of kindness gifts to cast members, in addition to tips, by the way. We still tip the cast members, to cast members that really made their day and to other guests. And we like to have plenty of pixie dust with us, especially when people come say hi. And it's so nice to meet you all. When you come and say, you know, you've enjoyed the videos and things, it really does make my day. So it's nice to give a little something back then. Say thank you for watching. So Bella and Zara, I mean mostly Bella, but they've been making bracelets. So there's loads of those that we tend to just wear and then give out to people from our wrists. But we also make up these little bags, which is super cute. I just put a little card in there so they know who it's from. And then a few little sweets. And this year we've also got some of these, the girls call them charms, little like resin, little toy things that they're obsessed with. I'm going to put some of those in the bags too. I'm nearly there, but my brain's still feeling a bit fried and we still haven't done the pixie dust and it's nearly time for dinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close up all these cases, and again, it's just going to be just a moment for you, an overnight for me, and then we've just got the last bits to do, I think, and we're going to do that in the morning. Hello. It is the next day and I'm ready to carry on packing. It is much later in the day than I was hoping for it to be. I had to do taking the kids to the dentist. I've been filming back to school stuff for my main channel, but you know what? Better late than never. I think now we're just on sort of final checks. I'm going to put all the cases back out, check everything through together. I'm going to get the kids to put together the pixie dust bags, and then hopefully we'll be just about ready to go. It's getting exciting now. It's like I couldn't quite get excited when I had so much to do, but getting quite excited now. Okay, let's get on with it.
You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive. But if I'm with you, I'll survive. So hold me close into the night, 'cause I need you to stay. You take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait. Can I be around you?
So I've got the stuff out all over the lounge. I'm absolutely boiling already, so I'm down to my vest top again. The girls are very excited. Why are you excited, girlies?
Pixie dust.
Yes, we're going to do some pixie dusting, or create the bags. Anyway, these are new. It's the same sweets we've had before. I will link a blog post with all the stuff we've put in pixie dust bags. But these, the girls are really into them. I don't know what they are. We call them charms.
Charms.
Anyway, the girls are really into them. So we're going to put together some bags. Are we going to have a production line?
Yes.
Okay, so if you do see us on the cruise, we'll have pixie dust for you. Right, let's set it. Is your brother... What are you going to help?
Daddy.
Daddy?
He wants to.
He doesn't want to.
We want to do it ourselves.
Daddy has already
do
tried
it.
to eat the love parts. We have said no, they're for pixie dust, not for Daddy.
Yeah.
Right, let's get some
He also
baskets.
tried to steal these. Daddy.
Did he? Try and behave, dear. Try and behave. If you're not going to help, at least behave.
Daddy.
Okay, let's get some baskets and get going.
For motivation, just a little while. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you? For motivation, just a little while. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Life is hard the way it is, but with you it's easier. Follow me into the night, without you I'm falling deeper. Stay up in
So while the children are doing the pixie dust, I'm going to rejig a few things. Bella wanted to take this bag. I haven't packed it yet. I had it in my head she was going to take it for embarkation day. She's not. She's taking a different one. So I need to unpack a packing cube and pack that in. They also want to take this one apparently. So again, unpack something from a packing cube, chuck it in there. I've just found lots of other little bits. So I'm going to rejig some of these things and then we'll go over what we've packed and tick things off the list.
Thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning.
Okay, let's go over it all together. Let's grab my cruise planner and we can tick things off as we go. So, everything that went into a packing cube is now in the case. There are no loose packing cubes. So that is good to know. We're just going to go through. I'm going to show you what I've done. And then I'm going to feel great because I'm going to feel confident it's all in there and I won't have those last minute, have I done everything? So I've shown you my outfit planning pages. We're now actually going to check over these pages too. So we've got tops, shirts and trousers, cardigans and hoodies, underwear, socks, accessories, the park bag, like a shoulder bag, coats, PJs and toiletries for everybody. We're going to check. We've got those for everyone. Now coats, I'm not actually going to pack coats as such. I've decided to take ponchos in case it's absolutely chucking down. I don't think it's going to be. I think the weather's going to be lovely. The girls and I have got denim jackets that we've worn before. Will might take his reasonably lightweight coat and jacket, but to be honest, we're going for spirit jersey, denim jacket level coats because it's going to be warm, and then a poncho over the top if necessary. Fingers crossed it's not going to be absolutely freezing, and quite frankly if it is, we'll layer up on spirit jerseys. Bags, as in shoulder bags, like carry-on bags. These are the ones that everyone's chosen for embarkation. Zara wants Minnie, Bella wants Sail the Shimmering Seas. Will's going to take Donald and the hat, William's famous hat from Disneyland Paris. I'm going to take the red to go with the dress, and my husband's going to take the Disney cruise bag, which we had last year, I think. And in there, we're going to put the passports, which have an air tag on them, so that we can't lose them. In fact, let's pop these in now, so that they are in there out of the way. Now, also on the bags, we're going to put more air tags. We've got air tags, so we've got one for each bag. That's Will's, Bella's, Zara's, and that's if those go walkies whenever we're leaving the house. The kids have air tags on their bags, and that way it sort of means we're keeping an eye on the children, seeing which direction they've gone in, or which direction they've left their bag in. So we're going to attach those. Then they also have air tags that they put on their wrists as well. More relevant in parks because obviously we're not going to have signal at sea, but then we will be getting off the ship at ports and things. So definitely at ports, then they'll need those. I've got a printout. This is just one of the pages from my printed Magical Cruise Planner. But also in here, I've got copies of our port arrival form, which are also on my phone. Copies of our night before hotel documents, and a copy of the parking booking, which will need to go on the front of the car. So we're going to chuck that in there. Umbrella, I think I guess I'll put that, I'm just going to put that in the car. We're more likely to need that on the way up, to be honest, than we are on the ship, I hope. So that's bags. They will have water bottles added to those, reusable water bottles. But as well as the reusable water bottles, as in the insulated chili bottles we're going to put in the kids' bags, I've also packed, and I've always got with me, non-insulated bottles, so we can fill these up with water on deck, and then we can put these in the fridge in our stateroom, and then in the middle of the night we can have chilled water to top up the kids' chili bottles as and when we need them. That's what we need for everyone here. The only thing I did want to check, I do need to go over the toiletries and check these. This was one of the things I needed to do. So this is a toiletry bag that generally stays packed. Plenty of aftershave in there. My husband wanted to know if he had enough gel. There is plenty in there. And then in here we've got some more. We don't actually need toiletries on the ship. I have got a little bit of washing up liquid in there, which will do if we need, if like something gets stained, you might want to like rinse it out a little bit in there. I've got some cleanser and stuff. That's quite handy. That's a blister plaster, not a plaster, it's like sort of like Vaseline, I suppose. Vaseline would do the same job, but it's to prevent blisters. Anyway, happy the toiletries. So that's something I did need to check. Toiletries, yes. Yes, 4, 3, 1. One thing I do need to add in to check though, I do need to check I've put in hay fever meds because I have hay fever, and actually it's not going to be a problem at sea because you don't get pollen out in the ocean, but at port that might really irritate me. So I have done all of my stuff. Accessories, yes. Bag, yes. Yes, not yet. In fact, we'll come back to this, shall we? Shall we come back to ticking at the end? Let's check first, tick second. Good plan, Ray. Okay, toiletries going back in with one hand. Need to zip that up. Okay, let's just start this bag actually, and then we'll go around, and then perhaps we'll come back and tick things off as we go. In here is quite a lot of stuff that just lives in the case. So this toiletries bag generally lives in the case. Hairbrushes live in the case. Pillow scrunchie for me to tie up my hair lives in the case. Heatless curler for me to curl my hair lives in the case. Makeup. If you watched a recent video where I shared my Disney heat-proof makeup routine, then all my makeup is in one and skincare's in another. I've got deodorant for me, deodorant for Bella, makeup brushes, spare deodorant for Will / my husband, whoever runs out. That's all the jewellery and the little case thing I showed you. These are our toothbrushes. They live in the case. I put them through the dishwasher after a trip. That is foot spray, as in it's a magnesium sleepy spray, so if the kids are struggling to sleep, and there's a little bit of sunscreen in there. There's more sunscreen in one of the other cases too. Something with which to tie up my hair to dry it. And then in here, this is the case that we're going to open on the first night. So it's got everything for the first night in it. So this is the stuff for the boys for the first night and embarkation morning. And that's the girls' outfits for embarking, my outfit for embarking. It's got a very poofy petticoat in it, which is why it's so full. And the girls' sleepy masks and our pyjamas for the first night. So this is really the only case we need to open, other than my the case. Like, I'm gonna have a smaller case. I'm gonna put my laptop and things in. Obviously I need to like back up my footage, get camera batteries and stuff, but this is the only big case we're gonna need to open on that first night. Moving across over here, we have got all of William's stuff is in blue packing cubes. All of my husband's stuff is in grey packing cubes. And obviously some of these bags are being used as packing cubes just for space efficiency. All of this is swimwear. We've got 2 sets of swimwear each, so that if we, want to go back in the pool, we don't have to put on soggy swimwear. These live in the case again. These are heat patches. I get terrible at shoulder pain sometimes, so I just leave those in. If I do end up pulling my neck, which often happens after I physio quite a lot, then I could stick one of those on to solve the problem. This is a new crease releaser spray that we're trying out for hanging things up, because obviously you can't take an iron on board. You're not allowed to take a steamer on board, which is unfortunate, because often we would, if we're going somewhere else just in this country, we take a steamer. You're not allowed one on Disney cruise. I have got a video sharing everything you are not allowed to take on a Disney cruise. And normally I really like the trip drinks. I might have packed some of those. I often take those if we go away. Instead, I have one of those instead of a glass of wine, while I'm backing up my footage and doing a bit of work in the evenings. You're not allowed those. So not allowed steamers, not allowed anything with CBD in it. Check out that video for other things you're not allowed to make sure you don't get caught out. That's a pack away bag just to put dirty laundry in, just to gather it in the stateroom. In here we've got like shoes, flip-flops shoved around the edge, and there's clothes stuffed in these bags. Over here we've got more shoes shoved in and around. These are the bags the girls had from Body Boutique last year, and I've put all of Bella's, they are labelled, I've got all the Bella's, pants, socks and PJs in one, all of Zara's in another. Now, I've said this before, I would normally, if we were flying, split people's things, so I wouldn't put like all of Bella's pants just in one case, in case a case went missing, but the Disney Cruise Line is just so efficient, they literally pick up the stuff from the car, it just goes, I trust them. These things that are in packing cubes, obviously the things that are in bags, that just we'll have to have a look, but things are in packing cubes I have labelled. So that's the Snow White and Figment outfits for the girls, and they're the things they want to wear for debarking the ship. Most of Will's clothes just in Will's packing cubes, but all the Winnie the Pooh stuff, because they're Disney binding, is that together. That's just all in one packing cube. That's all of the stuff for us to wear together to do Aladdin, including Will's and my husband's. This stuff is all mine. There's just new knickers I bought. I just left them in the packet. Spare socks, just in case anyone's get kind of soggy and gross. These are flowers for when the girls do the Rapunzel Disney band. I'm just going to shove those down the side. Plug adapter thingies for the ship. There are both American and European plug sockets. We're taking all of those. Daddy Four's stuff. More flip-flops under there. In here we've got, let's see what's that. Oh, that's Bella's. Oh, that's Bella's Belle dress, her Belle Village dress. If Belle is meeting in her village dress, Bella's favourite character is Belle. Bella's meeting in the village dress. She wants to go and have a picture with her in that. There's more sunscreen in here that I've put in this wet bag, but I've put things inside of like anything liquidy. You will notice I've put inside like a wet bag or a food bag just in case of leaks and spills. We've talked about the bottles. This is a medical kit, again, that pretty much just lives in the case with anything we could possibly need. Migraine tablets for me, hopefully we won't need them. Day nurse, night nurse, all the things. Calpol, Brufen, hopefully we don't need it, but if I travel without it, we inevitably need it. So, on to the next one. We've got pirate night stuff for everyone in here, Frozen night stuff for everyone in there. The girls wanted to pack different clothes for their bunnies, so that's what that is. These are my husband's dress shoes for when we go to Remy, and there are outfits in here. I did have to swap. The children decided they did not want to take Rex. They wanted to take the ice cream bag instead, so I have to swap that over. These are the inside out Disney bound outfits. And then up here, this is a new like suit carrier bag thing that my husband's suits and shirts are inside of that for Remy and for when we go out in the evening. In this case, this is one of the smaller cases that we're taking. I've got the children's popcorn buckets and I've got our resort mugs from Walt Disney World. They do have disposable cups that you can use, but the kids do like to have these. You will notice I'm covering that because it's got my phone number on it. I don't want to put my phone number on the entire internet. But basically, These are the stickers I use to identify the children's things. I always pack some of these and I have got them slotted in a folder in one of the cases, and they've got the children's names on them so we can identify who's bought what, which is really handy so they're not arguing. It's also kind of good on a cruise if you have bought something like a teddy or something and you've got your kid's name and phone number on it, then if they put it down, then obviously you know it's yours, not someone else's. The phone numbers are also really handy because if you put the phone numbers on these stickers in your kids' clothing, because these are the ones I use for everything, for like back to school and all the sorts. If you put your phone number on the stickers, then you like to get things back. Also, if you lose your child, especially if you put the +44 for the UK, then your child's always got your phone number on them. So if, like, we don't even want to think about it, but if your child was out of your sight and you couldn't find them, then they found a responsible adult, they would be able to contact you using your phone number. So I always pack some of those stickers and also label everything like the popcorn buckets, the resort mugs, and basically anything we ever want to take out the house and not lose. So in here, we've got some of the pixie dust. We've got another case like this, absolutely full of pixie dust, and one half full of pixie dust. I still have to pack in these little cases all my technology and then the 4 bottles of wine because we're allowed 2 each. All 4 will go in one case and they have to go in carry on, as in dragged onto the ship, not given to Disney Cruise Line to take on the ship, because the alcohol does have to be sort of declared as we're checking in. The other thing I need to make sure that we've got access to is Zara's ear defenders. The other kids, like all 4 of my kids have autism. The others aren't that bothered by noise so much. Zara has become more and more bothered by noise. Last year, she wasn't using ear defenders, but the muster drill was very loud. Now she uses them more and more. So definitely going to make sure she's got those for the muster drill for when they sound the siren, because it is incredibly noisy. So I'm just going to pop those in there. This will probably be one of the cases that we actually take on ourselves. I'll probably just slot the wine in there. And then the kids have got their resort mugs and things to fill up straight away. And also in here, I've got a selection of Disney-inspired Apple Watch bands. We've got Let's Sail, that's Disney Cruise inspired. You Were the Magic, that was 50th anniversary inspired. Faith, Trust and Pixie Dust, Disney 100, and Meet Me on Main Street. I can just slot those in there. The girls have also made so many bracelets for pixie dusting to people, so they will need to be popped in here too. So that is the clothing done. Everyone's underwear is in. Yes, everyone's got socks. So I've got the shoes that everyone's going to wear for travel day and embarkation day. I've just taken those out of circulation just for the next few days so they don't get all mucky or lost. And I have taken away the clothes that everyone needs to wear for travel day just so they don't accidentally wear them and then panic because they're like, Mummy, where's my so-and-so? I can't find it. It's because you wore it. I've taken those out of circulation. Everyone's got accessories. Everyone's got nightwear. Has my husband got pajamas? Has he given me pajamas? We'll just check that. We're just going to put that on the list to check. Coats, again, in swimwear and accessories in, including goggles for the children. Passports, yes. We doubly, triply, quadruply check the passports. My ADHD brain is always worried about those, along with travel documents. Cases, yes. Shoulder bags, yes. Adapter plugs, yes. And chargers. Now they are all inside of my tech bag, so I will take those out of. I've got like a little pull along wheelie bag that I normally take on trips or day trips or anything. That's got all of our chargers and things, so I will take that and put it into the other case. So that is not yet done. I'm going to circle that. That needs doing. Everyone's electronic devices, so the kids will have devices for traveling because they won't really need them on the ship. But it's quite a long journey down there, so they will use them for that. Camera and batteries, again, I need to do that. First aid kit is in, sunscreen is in. I've done makeup, skincare, shower gel, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant. I mean, I've put some in. Obviously, we need deodorant, but shower gel, shampoo and conditioner. The stuff on board is lovely. Hair products. I actually do want to put some heat protectant spray in, thinking about it. For me, washing up liquid is in, just in case we need to wash anything. Door magnets, yes. The door magnets are in here somewhere. Forgot to mention these, didn't I? Okay, I can't find those. I've seen them somewhere, but I can't find them. So they need to go in. Fish extender items. We're not doing the fish extender scheme, but that's where you go on to Facebook groups and you swap names and ages of children things. on the Facebook groups, and someone puts together a big spreadsheet, and then you go around and drop off gifts to people's individual rooms. We're not actually doing that, but we are taking loads of pixie dust. So I've got a pretty short list of things I just need to check. Everyone else, yes, clothes for everyone, bottoms for everyone, hoodies for everyone. Yes, I do need to still, on the last minute checks, make sure everyone has got, because there's a last minute checks page in the pre-departure checklist. There we go. We'll just put like coats / hoodies on there. I've done underwear for everyone, done socks for everyone, accessories for everyone, bags for everyone. The coats aren't in yet. I do need to just check. I just need to double check my husband's packing cube, because I definitely packed everything he gave me, but did he give them to me? That is the question. If you've got this planner, then there's a QR code you can scan down there that will take you directly to my Disney Cruise Line planning videos. Okay, I also did a little pre-cruise to-do list. I found the blue shorts, the Rapunzel ears, yes, Figment, the headband, Piglet, yes. Looking good at the pre-cruise to-do list. So exciting. Hang on, I think I remember what I did with the other things. Yes, I was right. These, I knew I'd seen them. I had packed them, they were just in the little cases. These are the door magnets. You can decorate your door on Disney Cruise Line. People go all out decorating their stateroom doors on Disney Cruise Line. It's a really fun thing to do. We have some magnets that some of which have been gifted to us in Pixie Dust on the cruise, some of which I bought. It's just a nice way to be able to identify your stateroom door. And obviously it's a bit of fun, a bit of magic, but when there's just a really long corridor of doors that all look the same, other than the ones that have been decorated, of course, then it's an easy way to not walk past your door. So yes, I had packed them. I just couldn't find them. They were in the other case. The other thing in here, by the way, before I put these back in, that I always pack are these magnetic hooks. It's because all of the walls in Disney Cruise Line are magnetic, so they're really good for hanging up things like lanyards. That's a point. Magic bands. They're the other things. Where'd I put the magic bands? That's the other thing I want to double quadruple check. Oh, yeah, it's all right. I had packed them, and I'd packed them inside the case that we need for the night before, because that's good, because we need to put them on in order to get to the terminal, and then they will be able to link those up to our stateroom. The other thing that's really important to do is obviously take the chargers if you've got magic bands. If you have not had magic bands or Disney Band Plus before now, then they'll come with a charger when you get one on board. If you choose to buy them, you can just use your key to the world card, which if you're a first-time cruiser, you'll just get the key to the world card. You will need to take your own lanyard. If you have been subsequently, and all of the Castaway Club information is inside of a magical cruise planner, but if you've been on previous Disney cruises, you're in the Castaway Club, you will get a gift in your stateroom, and there'll be lanyards. And you could just use those instead of a Magic Band Plus, but Magic Band Plus means you can open your stateroom door, pay for things, all that kind of thing. But there's often a software update, so I will do that before we sail and make sure those go straight back in. But yes, I had packed them. Well done, Ray. Okay, it's official. I can get super excited now. It's like I couldn't really get excited until this was done, because this was quite a mammoth task. It's taken 3 days.
3 days. Got that? 3 days.
But it's been totally worth it, because now I can close up these cases. I do have 1 or 2 little bits I just need to check over the next few days. But again, this is why I like to pack in advance. I'd even would have had time if I'd found at this stage that there were some things missing to order some things. So that's great. I do need to put my magical cruise planner and the kids' magical cruise activity and memory books inside of their bags before we go, so that they have some things to do on the way there, and they can draw some pictures and gather some autographs and collect all the magical memories and things. So it's a really nice way to capture those memories and also give them some stuff to do while they're traveling, waiting, all that kind of stuff. So if you have not yet got a copy of your magical cruise planner or the kids planners, they are available in physical books like this, or just the printables. Also, if you're inside of my Magical Adventures Club, Then there are extra things for kids to do. There's colorings and things that you can print out for them to do. And there are extra planning resources and things for you inside of there. Make sure you download those if you're traveling anywhere actually. And make sure you download your copy of my Magical Adventures binder starter pack and set up your own Magical Adventures binder. All of that is inside of my Magical Adventures club. So I'll link all of that below. So I'm going to zip all of these cases up now and put them away, gather the last bits of my tech, tick off my last 1 or 2 pieces that I've got to do. And then the next vlog you're going to see from me is travel day and then embarkation day. And we're going to be on the ship and we're going to be sharing all of the magic. I can't wait to share it with you. So click on that video and join us for travel day on screen now. Check out early release videos and get all of those bonuses inside of my Magical Adventures Club. I can't wait to hang out with you all in there. And I shall see you all real soon. Mwah. Bye.